Welcome back to Batman Arkham Origins as we continue with the post gameplay. Our next target is Anarky itself.
Crime and violence, greed and vengeance. But it's also a story of redemption, of second chances, of change. I've planted 3 bombs where Gotham's corruption is at its strongest. But unlike those I fight to overthrow, I believe in choice. So, I offer you one. Let them detonate, or stop them. Your actions will determine what I do with you.
Hey, mister, over here.
Story to tell. About crime and violence. Greed and vengeance. But it's also a
Whoa, whoa, easy now. I ain't looking for a fight. Got a message, that's all. Anarky says if you're gonna make a withdrawal, you better do it soon.
Bombs where Gotham's corruption is at its strongest.
Alright, well, that's the key thing here. How far is the bomb from this location?
I've planted 3 bombs where Gotham's corruption is at its strong.
Gotham Merchants Bank. Alright. That's not too far from the final offer. Let's get going.
Let them detonate or stop them. Your actions-
I don't have time to mess with these guys. Look at this setup. Let's rock and roll, boys. I'm about to punch y'all in for the minute.
You cannot defeat the cause!
They say money makes the world go round, but it also makes for excellent shackles. You're tied to your job, your mortgage, your need to buy the next shiny thing your overpriced television seduces you with. Imagine what we could accomplish if only someone would set us free.
Let's make an example out of them! Get all of us!
Yes, yes, I can get all of you.
Alfred, you've got a problem.
So I saw. This Anarky fellow mentioned 3 bombs, which means 2 still remain.
I need to find them.
I've no doubt you will, sir.
I've planted 3 bombs where Gotham's corruption is at its strongest. But unlike the...
Okay, and there's another Anarky supporter.
Don't? Too bad. You can't shut me up any more than you
We gotta shut them down to shut them up.
Branding on your
Otherwise,
clothes,
we'll never be free.
flyers that litter the streets, or the sound bites that clog the air. I'm in your face. I've planted 3 bombs where Gotham's corruption is at its...
God, shut up, kid. Over by the amusement mall, so I gotta go all the way across the bridge. So I need to pretty much not touch the ground across the bridge as fast as possible, or otherwise I could lose time. I should be able to make it. That seems like a pretty big distance. It's going to cover at least a couple minutes. It's going to be cutting it close. Alright, looks like we arrived at the checkpoint with some time to spare.
It's all lies. You gotta stay down. We can't beat that.
We ain't living like this no more! We stand united! The revolution won't stop!
Meanwhile, your talking shall stop, along with the bomb.
I've planted 3 bombs where Gotham's corruption is at its strongest.
And that's supporter number 3.
Anarchy's right, you know. Cops don't care about us. We'd be better off without them. You already knew that, didn't you?
Interesting perspective. Where's that last bomb right now? Whoa, wait a minute. That's not far from here. Hang on. Yeah, that's not far from here at all. I can make that. It's halfway across this side of the city. Behind the Gotham City Police Department. Figures, police department would be corrupt in a sense. And it would be all the way back here where you wouldn't be able to defuse the bomb in time. Alright, this is plenty of time to work. It's just a straight nosedive.
Everyone! Batman! Batman! We're taking it all! We are the strongest fighters! Capitalist! You got what we want!
Enough time, come on. There we go.
Interesting. Even after knowing all you did about the places I targeted, you spared them.
Sorry to disappoint you.
Disappoint me? Not at all. Come on down to the courthouse so we can continue Gotham's trial.
I've planted 3 bombs where Gotham's...
That even annoys me. Even after the fact you finish defusing all the bombs, he still has a loudmouth going on about the bombs. The pre-recording for that is stupid.
I'm so glad you came. It's an honor, really. There's so much for us to discuss.
What do you want?
I'd like to propose an alliance. I think the 2 of us could accomplish great things together.
I don't work with criminals. You need to turn yourself in.
Tell you what, I'll turn myself in as soon as you do the same. But you don't consider yourself a criminal, do you? Suit, the gadgets, the sense of entitlement. You're just another rich kid atoning for his fiscal sins. Such a shame. Let's get on it! Never meet your heroes.
It's over.
Not quite. This is a class war! Leave them alone! Someone, search his pocket! I won't let you ruin it! For what you've done. We ain't got a chance. Bring me in. I won't let you ruin this. For what you've done. Right. That's it. Stand. He's another... Come closer. We are the anarchist fighters. We will bring
rain down!
I ask for discourse and you respond with violence.
Shazam-a-lamb's out the side.
You're just a kid.
So, what does it matter? I wanted to make a difference. I thought you'd feel the same.
I do, but not like this. A lot of innocent people almost died tonight because of you.
Innocent? They watched as Gotham went to hell and didn't do a thing!
They're just afraid.
No, they're weak! And so are you.
The police are on their way.
You ever wonder how things got to be so bad here? I do. All the time. See, I don't think men like Roman Sionis or Oswald Cobblepot are responsible. They're just a reflection of our apathy, our greed, our fear. We look the other way when things turn sour, bury ourselves in our jobs, consume propaganda masquerading as entertainment. The message is always the same. Don't think, don't question. And what becomes of a society that's given up? It rots. Fills up with liars, cheaters, and thugs. Uptown and downtown. The suit in the penthouse is no better than the guy selling drugs on the corner. They're both doing whatever it takes to get ahead. Never mind the cost. Fidelity. Once upon a time, that's what defined society. People coming together in pursuit of common cause. To care for each other. To protect and provide. We took shelter from the darkness and the things that roamed it. Community meant progress. But now, it's all backwards. We worship at the altar of competition. We build fortresses around ourselves. We fight, we betray. We have become the things we feared. You keep cleaning up after everyone, Batman, and no one's going to learn to take care of themselves. The ones that don't hate you, they'll start to rely on you. Depend on you. And if something happens to you, if you get old or bored or die, then what? Or do you not consider the world that revolves around you? You're a hypocrite, running around dispensing justice, telling people what they can and can't do. You're ensuring Gotham's freedom, provided it conforms to your twisted view. Whatever pleases the bat. That it? You're not a hero. You're a despot. You don't enforce justice. You suppress it. There's a way to make this work. To show you that we share the same goals. Maybe I took things too far with the bombs and the threats. I can learn from that. I mean, you could be a mentor to me. And maybe, well, maybe I can teach you something too. Because I think you're so busy playing hero, you've forgotten what it's like for the rest of us. We're not all as strong as you. We don't have the fancy gadgets, the strength, the skill. But maybe that's the problem. You've gotten so used to the power, you think you're better than everyone. Above reproach. Is that it then? We're not as good as you? You know what? I take it back. I don't want to work with you. You don't have anything to offer. I think I figured it out. You didn't take me down because I broke the law. No, you took me down because you don't want the competition. That's what this is really about, isn't it? Let me ask you something. You ever wonder if you're the reason the city's so messed up? Because I have. A lot of us have. And I'm starting to think we're right.
Definitely a loudmouth. You raised a good point about society and the origins of society, and that makes a good point, but the rest of that was just prattling on about personal perspective. He made a good argument, but the problem is that he couldn't sustain it long enough to really draw my interest. The argument, mind you. There's no problem with us talking, because he's been talking this entire evening. And I'm glad that he's finally decided to shut up. Because there are other business to handle in this city. Until next time, viewers.